Shalom, shalom, Yasharala. All praises and glory goes to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations unto the elect men feeding the sheep of Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai in sincerity and in truth with his great gospel, man. I got to get into this lesson about with all these different shootings that's been going on. You could tell Esau is pushing an agenda, man. Esau is about to make his move. He's about to come after these so-called gun owners, right? You got these so-called militia men. You got these so-called Second Amendment, whatever amendment, that right to bear arms, whatever that amendment is for them to have their rights to have their pistols. And we know that for Esau to set up his new world order, man, he don't want too much resistance. You don't want too much resistance, and you got what's a house divided right now. You got Esau, you got the elites setting up the new world order, and you got the regular Edomites, man, and what they call them, the 99 percenters, right? Some of them are waking up to what's going on. And they seen that Esau, they seen that the people at the top is robbing them. They seen that they didn't get a piece of the pie. So guess what? They were stacking arms, right? What happened last year? They ran up into the Capitol building, right? Then somebody gets shot. They had shooting up the Capitol building. People were shooting the Capitol building. People were getting beat up. Windows were being broken into, man. So what you seen, the pure house divided, man. The Republicans versus the Democrats. You got the leftists, you got the right, you got all these different what ways of thinking motherfuckers in America, right? Republicans, Democrats, all of them are Edomites, man. It's all Edomite philosophy. You going back, you seen the same thing that happened to the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire. I'm gonna read destruction. This is Ezekiel 7 verse 25, because we already know the times we're coming into is not gonna be good times. It's not going to be good times. That's why the Lord is giving warning. That's why our power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, is giving warning unto his people, man. Destruction cometh, Ezekiel 7, verse 25. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. I'm going to read. It's hard to get peace when in the time of martial law, right? Because in the time of martial law, man, you can't just leave after certain hours. You can't just be on the streets when you want to be on the streets late at night. Right, and we know when martial law get declared, you motherfuckers fall in order. These people get spooked. They get scared. We just seen when they declared that C-19, what happened? Motherfuckers was in their crib. They were spooked. They couldn't do nothing. I'm reading. It says martial law may be declared to reign in protest. I'm gonna read. Martial law may be declared to reign in protest, civil unrest. Right, people. You got civil unrest with all you Negroes. Hispanic speckled birds is acting amok, and the fucking Edomites and other motherfuckers. Man, let's be honest. You Americans are losing your minds out there. Losing your mind out there. Rather be breaking into these stores, right? All these carjackings. Pretty soon you're gonna have more protests. To probably another motherfucker being shot. Right? All it's gonna take is the right person to get killed. It's gonna take the right person to get killed, and all fucking hell break loose in this place. The Lord's gonna clap the right person. Martial law may be declared to reign in protest, civil unrest, coup d'etats. What you had, a coup d'etat, a bullshit ass one. When they ran up into the Capitol building, I don't know what the fuck they was doing. That shit was staged like a motherfucker, but hey, it got the attention of the American people to look at these crackers as like they're the bad guys. That's what they wanted to paint you, militia, white Edomites, you law-abiding citizen Edomites with your pistols. They wanted to paint you as the bad guys, right? So they did it. They did it, man. It says may also be declared when the country's military occupies foreign territory, such as at the end of a war. Typically, the power to declare martial law rests with nation's president or other top civilian leaders. And yeah, pretty soon you're gonna have a martial law in a society, man. It says martial law in times of civil disorder. Martial law is justified when civilian authority has ceased to function, is completely absent, or has become ineffective. Further, martial law, hey, that's when the military comes in. That's when the military comes in. What you've been seeing military truck movements throughout America, right? Throughout America in these different parts, they making moves, man. They preparing for something. They preparing for something. And one thing we know, when that kicks in, what, detention centers, right? Ration of food, imprisonment, camps, FEMA camps, detention centers, right? You're gonna be looking for that peace. You're gonna be looking for that safety, and there ain't gonna be none, man. Because what the military is gonna be empowered. That's what happens in the time of martial law. The military empower, and the people have no power. The people have no power, man. Let me get this right quick. I'm reading the book of Isaiah 59 and 19. And it reads, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in like a flood. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. And what the Lord said, he ain't gonna spare. He's not gonna spare. Neither he's not gonna have any pity. That's what the Lord's gonna put a spirit in these Edomites. They're not gonna spare. They're not gonna have no pity. Because the Lord already, a certain number of our people are already set for the slaughter. They're already set for the slaughter for not repenting. I'm gonna read the book of Second Peter's, because this is what the Lord about to do. Second Peter's 2 verse 9. All right, so it says, the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of the temptations, right? And to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment, to be what? Punished. To be punished, man. That's what's about to happen to you 2/3. You about to be punished, right? You about to be visited with martial law. You about to be visited with the sword, right? You about to be visited with the captivity. And it's well deserved, because when the Lord called, you did not answer. You did not answer. You choose to follow your own ways. You choose to follow your own heart, because you thought in your stupid ass mind, you thought this stupid ass kingdom is gonna continue, man. How the hell can this wicked stuff continue, man? With everybody in a demonic spirit, everybody hates each other, everybody want to rob and rape and kill each other. How the fuck is this supposed to continue, right? How the man? Matter of fact, let me get this. I'm gonna read Jeremiah 15 and 2. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then shalt thou tell them, thus saith the Lord, such as are for to death unto death, and such are for to the sword unto what? The sword, and such are for the famine unto the famine, and such are for the captivity unto the captivity. And yeah, that's what's going to happen during the martial law. You're going to have famine, you're going to have death, you're going to have the sword, you're going to have FEMA camps, imprisonment, and a lot of you Israelites, you're going to fall by it. Yeah, a lot of these Edomites, they're going to fall by it too, because you already know, man, hey, they can't fucking fight against the government. They can't fight against the government. That's not even a battle worth. That's not even a battle, man. That's not even a battle, because these people already understand that this already happened in other countries. It already happened in other countries. You had this stuff happen in Germany. You had this stuff happen in the Philippines. What happened? Man, your press couldn't do nothing about it. Your government was done, because who became your government? The military. The military, man. It became like a fucking one rule. It became like a dictatorship. You see in the other countries, they got firing squads. They'll put a motherfucker to death very, very quick under martial law. Here you are talking, I got rights, man. I am a citizen of the. And they don't want to hear that shit. That's why it says Jeremiah 15 and 2. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall they go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, hey, man, yo, thus saith the Lord, such as are for the death, because you didn't want to get the truth, right? You didn't want to get this knowledge. So now here you come looking for the truth and this knowledge. Here's what we got for you to tell you. Such are as are for to death unto death, and such are for the sword unto the swords, and such are for the famine unto the famine, and such are for the captivity unto the captivity, man.